A chemical reaction is the change of a substance into a new one that has a different chemical identity.
There are 5 different types of chemical reactions: synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion. Synthesis reactions, also known as combination reactions, occur when 2 elements join together to form a compound. You can tell this reaction has taken place when there are multiple substances on the reactant side and only one substance as the product. Decomposition happens when a compound breaks apart into 2 separate elements. This type of reaction is easily identifiable because it is the exact opposite of synthesis. There is always one reactant instead of 2. A single replacement reaction is a chemical change where one element replaces a second element in a compound. Its symmetry makes it easy to recognize. No reaction will occur if the most reactive element is already in the compound. A double replacement or displacement reaction is when the anions and cations of 2 different molecules switch places, forming 2 entirely different compounds. These often produce precipitate, gas, or molecular compound. Combustion reactions occur when a hydrocarbon, a compound containing only hydrogen and carbon, combines with oxygen. Combustion is an exothermic reaction, so it releases heat. The products of this reaction are always carbon dioxide and water.
Baking cupcakes from scratch can be compared to reactions when you think of the ingredients as elements. When the ingredients are brought together, they create a new substance, just like elements being brought together to make a new product.
Eggs are used to hold the mixture together. The whites contain sodium, glucose, and carbohydrates, while the yolks contain calcium, iron, phosphorus, and zinc.
The flour has proteins that give it structure. These proteins are glutenin and gliadin that combine to form gluten when water is added.
The baking powder, also known as sodium hydrogen carbonate, releases carbon dioxide that helps add bubbles to the batter. This helps it.
Milk contains lactose that bonds with the flour proteins and also helps with gluten formation. Baking is also an example of heterogeneous mixtures. When the ingredients are mixed together, they combine to make the batter. When the heat is applied, it combines the ingredients in the batter to create a new product.
While we wait for our chemistry cupcakes to bake, we'll tell you 3 other ways to classify chemical reactions. First off, neutralization reactions are special types of double displacement reactions. They occur when an acid and a base react to form a salt and water. Heat is usually given off in a neutralization reaction. Then we have oxidation-reduction reactions. This is basically any reaction in which elements experience a change in oxidation number due to losing or gaining an electron. These reactions are very common and are needed for some of the basic functions of life, such as photosynthesis, respiration, combustion, and corrosion. Last but not least are precipitation reactions. These occur when cations and anions in an aqueous solution combine to form an insoluble ionic solid called a precipitate. Now, as you can see, our cupcakes didn't come out as beautiful as expected, but we can't go back and fix our mistakes because after all, this is a chemical reaction, and chemical reactions are irreversible. Let's do a quick run-through to make sure you remember what we learned. Chemical reactions is a process that results in a chemical bond or the breaking of a chemical bond. The 5 main types of chemical reactions are synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion.